All right, live here with Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's been a week. Actually, it's been too long, I think, since the last Need for Speed Most Wanted stream. I'm a little bit later than I'd like to be, but I hope that you guys are still down with it. Everything should be strong this time instead of like it was with Forza. That was a bit of a disaster, so as long as things work well, then we'll keep going. Sound good? Yeah, so I'll just kind of get into making sure that everything works right, and then hopefully some more people will join up and we can get a conversation going. That's the usual string of things with this. There we go. But yeah, totally let me know if something isn't working. We were monkeying with the settings quite significantly last time, and yeah, that should be good. Alright, well, I guess we may as well just start playing the game. You know, not much is up. Actually, that's not true at all. Just been busy working on my Infinity stuff mostly. There we go. But yeah, it's been an interesting week so far. Last week on Thursday, I attempted to stream Forza Horizon 5, and that turned out to be a bit of a disaster, so I'm hopeful that oh goodness. Just getting back into the YouTube studio thing here. There we go. But yeah, looks like we'll be taking out the Lotus today. I just want to quickly see. I don't remember. Like, we had the Evo 8, GTI, and then the Lotus. I guess this is just what we're gonna have to roll with, which is all right. Let's get back into free roam. I think. Well, first thing I'm going to do is, oh, you know what? I think I actually already did customize this car because it feels a little bit faster than a stock Lotus, just a tiny little bit. But I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 5 since the launch, and it's going to take me some time to get used to playing this instead. Alright, let's see what we got. Race wins, nothing so far, and we have to win 10. 10 events. Oh no. Okay, let's try our luck with a sprint, see if this car is up to the challenge, and then maybe it'll actually well, maybe it'll be better than the car that it was, or that it is replacing. Gotta remember that boost exists. Gotta remember that we have the time thing as well. The differences between Forza and this are significant. I'm not used to the change. Alright, so I guess I may as well tell you guys, even though not too many people here this time, which is unfortunate, but it's alright. I guess my... Ooh, that was close. I think Y? No. I'm forgetting which button I assigned to be look back. There we go. But I've been working on my Infinity Coupe on my second channel and posting videos on it, but recently I just made a bunch of progress, including pulling out the engine in an unconventional way, but definitely a good way, so that I can work on it easier. so that I can eventually sell all that stuff and make the money back that I spent on it. Oh goodness. But just today I pulled off the catalytic converters and posted them up on like a used car or used parts site, and immediately I had 2 offers, and I think I've so far got a total of 4 offers ranging from $200 to $600. So kind of crazy that there's such a discrepancy. But it's also funny how the precious metals make things just infinitely more expensive. Alright, that's a good win for our first start. I'm happy to continue.
Hey sweetheart, it's Razor.
Oh jeez. Alright. I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I actually announce this stream. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Need for Speed Most Wanted. Safik, a regular here by all accounts, but I appreciate your joining in once again. I'm sorry about last week. I didn't want to stream again after not being very successful streaming Forza, and I was a bit frustrated with YouTube at that point. Plus, awkwardly, my internet was real rough that day too. Oh me, oh my, it's the Lotus. But yeah. So, you guys may know, oh geez, on the channel so far, yeah, no, I'm really holding my breath that this stream stays strong. Please don't psych out the stream. The only thing I see that's wrong with it so far is there's only, usually we have maybe 10-15 people watching, but there's only about 5, which is strange. So I'm wondering if it's maybe just because I'm starting late or something, but it is the regular day, so I'm not sure. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. I honestly, streaming without people in the chat is basically impossible. So I appreciate it when you guys are saying stuff, keeping things going. Hey Thomas, thanks for the donation, and also the picture of a dog. Okay, I guess that's a sticker. Nice engine removal. Did you skip through it? One thing. Oh geez, we're actually running out of time in these. They are getting harder, unfortunately. So with the engine removal, it was kind of fun to be able to pull it out from the bottom like that. But it was a massive pain in the butt, and it probably would have been easier just to lift it out normally. My grandfather came by with a hoist today, and I haven't figured out how to use it safely yet, but that's the next step, is to actually like lift it up, which is probably what I should have done at the beginning, but I got a bit anxious. Oh, hello to the new person in chat whose name I'm having trouble attempting to pronounce. Miguel? I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Get back in the right lane there. Okay. Well, the Bride Lotus lives on regardless. I'm hopeful that, oh, well, we don't need to smash that. It's not going to do us any good. There are no competitors in this race. No police either yet. Oh, you watched the entire thing? I honestly thought that, or I still think, to be honest, that that video was way too long and I should edit it further, but by the time I finished editing it, I was like, oh man, I'm done. I don't want to get into anything else. But yeah, it was a lot of footage that I cut out, and that video basically represents me slowly going insane while huffing gas by accident, but also 8 hours of progress in the car, which was a big step. So actually, let me tell you what I've got in store for you next. I think I just mentioned it, but my grandfather came by with an engine hoist for me. So what I'm gonna do is lift up the engine, as you do, remove the subframe, remove the transmission, and hopefully sell that transmission off to somebody. Let's do another one of these things. And then, yeah, I'll have an engine, I guess, and I'm trying to sell that too. But I just took off the cats, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, so I put the Infinity Winter rims that I had extra on my Tiburon and kind of raised the Tiburon just naturally, which was fun. But so I have another set of Infinity. Goodness, I have the winter tires that are currently on the Coupe Infinity. I want to try and salvage them, so I'm gonna buy some cheap as heck wheels on Kijiji, which is like Craigslist, and then I'm just gonna swap over those cheap wheels onto the Coupe Infinity, which is going to the scrapyard anyway, and then I'm gonna keep the winter ones. So hopefully I can actually sell them or use them on my sedan Infinity and just try to get some value out of them, I guess. Hello, person from Texas. It is pretty cold today. It was 1 degree, that's Celsius, and it was snowing last night. And yeah, I woke up to our first like reasonable snowfall of the season here in Canada. So, oh goodness, I got emails and stuff coming in. That's probably going to happen a lot because I put up the catalytic converters for sale, and people have been offering me stuff like constantly on it. So I'm hopeful that I can get a decent amount out of them. So to answer your question, I'm trying to part it out. If you check out my second channel, the car is in pieces, and it is going to be in further pieces because I'm trying to sell its bits essentially, and make back all of the money I spent on it, and possibly a little bit more, just to make up for my labor, I guess, trying to get it finished. But I'm not expecting big returns. I just want to make back what I spent. So along with that sort of line, I wanted to tell you guys about my sort of future plans as well. I really didn't want to hit that truck either. So kind of what's happening is my Infinity sedan is for sale, and at least it will be soon, which is very sad, and I really like that car, but I feel like it's time that I sold it. And my Tiburon is going to be my daily driver this winter and probably for the next year or so. And then obviously my Infinity Coupe is on its way out, and I'm getting closer and closer every day to actually getting it out of the driveway, which is going to be or getting it out of my garage, which is a big thing. So dying slowly while I have time, and because of my job loss, I am just trying to get that stuff done and organized, because it's been months that I've been delaying it for various reasons. So I'm kind of hoping to get that done soon.
Attention all units.
Let's see what other races we got. That's 3 out of... How many do we have to do? 7 wins. Okay, we need 7 wins. 7 out of 10. Let's do a circuit. Yeah, no, the coupe is kind of too far gone, both in terms of it's missing a lot of parts now, and also it's very rusty underneath, so it's kind of a bad basis to start on. So that's why I decided to part it out and kind of cut my losses on it. Well, not really cut my losses, but use it as a learning example to try and take apart a car and kind of prove to myself that I'm actually mechanically capable enough to do the stuff I want to do, like engine swaps and getting on to what I was saying before about the future plans. Both my Infinities are going to be gone, and I'm just going to have the Tiburon. Ooh, that's not good. But I'm just going to have the Tiburon and obviously my wife's car. And my desire, goodness, is that these guys ahead of me would slow down because they're wicked quick. But also, I want to keep the Tiburon for the next year or so, and then possibly, if I end up being gainfully employed, then which I hope to be soon, then I'll be able to save up for a newer, maybe a little bit nicer car. So Tiburon's gonna stay for the near future, then I'll save up for a nicer car, and then Tiburon becomes project car, and then I have some ideas for it, which I'm eager to tell you about. And the first step for that is to see it with these big winter tires, because yeah, that had me excited. Hey, thank you, Superman. Excellent name. Whoa, there. Okay, we're actually... Oh no, never mind, there's another Lotus. I thought we were going to end up losing that race. Yes, no, the bride sticker will never disappear. Note that in your mind, that every car I make is a bride car. That Datsun? You know, a Datsun would be fun, but the problem is that every old car here is basically a rust bucket, and if it's not, then it's expensive. So I have to work within my meager budget, unfortunately. The thing is that, ooh, that was rough. The thing is that the Tiburon was relatively cheap, except for the gigantic repair that it had to have. But other than that, it's in good shape, and I kind of want to keep it going. The Infiniti sedan is just too much for me to handle at the moment, because I haven't been driving it, so third place sucks. Okay, let's I keep forgetting what buttons are which. The shop is yellow, so we can hit that up by going in the back here. This Lotus is just a wheel spin beast, unfortunately. But yeah, so the idea for the Tiburon of the future is I'm hoping to buy something more practical. Like, I was thinking of buying a truck. I know that sounds odd, but I kind of want one, like maybe a Tacoma or something in the future. But my hope is to keep the Tiburon, and the goal for it is actually rally. That's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. Is I'm interested in trying to get into sort of grassroots rally, I guess, amateur rally cross in particular. So trying to build it to be a little bit better off-road. There we go, racing tires, that's what we need. But trying to build it so it's a little bit better off-road, and oh my goodness, we're gonna blow all our money again. Turbo. We don't have enough money for turbo. Okay, we'll have to come back for turbos, but everything else I think is maxed. But yeah, my Tibron, the goal is to try to get into rally stuff. That's just kind of what I'm into at the moment. So I mean, it could totally change, but that's kind of my thoughts. This isn't Forza? No, it isn't. It's Need for Speed. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I should totally put a Bride sticker on the Tacoma. I'm actually planning on getting Bride seats for my Tiburon, depending on how the budget goes. We'll see. But I'm hoping to order some like brand new, very nice Bride seats. So that'll be good. Got some really nice tea here as well. Gotta stay hydrated when playing Need for Speed. It's intense. You know what I mean? Intense Need for Speed action here. Getting all the races done and not crying too much. Ooh, just a little bit of crying. That's all it is. I really love Subarus, but the problem is that I have the Tiburon already, so I think it'd be kind of fun to get into front-wheel drive classes of rally. But yeah, so I have meaty winter tires on it right now, 17-inch rims, and they fill up the wheel wells, and the car's been jacked up just a little bit because of that, and it makes me very happy. And I was driving just a little bit today, and oh, I almost rolled over there, goodness. But it felt good. Yeah, my Tiburon is a manual. It is my first manual car as well, so I have a bit of a soft spot for it, even if I did end up breaking the clutch way at the beginning. You know, back when my YouTube channel was actually doing decently, okay, that's maybe a bit harsh, but I was actually thinking about trying to contact Bride to see if they would sponsor me, but that's a bit out of my reach, I think. But yeah, no, I think front-wheel drive is a good way to get into rally, and front-wheel drive isn't actually that bad in rally either. Obviously, all-wheel drive is better, but I'm hoping to be able to try doing that sort of rallycross. And then, you know what the best part is, because we live in Canada, like, well, I mean me and I guess my family. I'm talking about my wife and I. So, yeah, we got snow racing here, which is awesome. And we have ice racing as well. So I can, oh, that's bad. I can go out on the frozen lake and run my Tiburon depending on what time of year it is. So that's the kind of perks that we have just living in a Arctic climate. Not Arctic, but a colder climate. It's the police. Well, if anything, we might get a little bit of boost that we need here for this, like in terms of our wanted level, our bounty specifically. I mean, easy. And we need another payout in order to get the boost, and hopefully when we get our new turbo, then we could actually win in some of the races. Maybe get a body kit too. So maybe I should specify what my Tiburon is for you guys to be aware, but it's a 5-speed manual, 4-cylinder Tiburon, so it has the Beta 2 engine. And that's not a bad thing. I specifically like the Beta 2 engine because there's a lot of room for activities in the engine bay, including, but not limited to, turbo. So depending on how things go, obviously, with rally, because first thing I'm going to do is upgrade the suspension and brakes and stuff. I don't want more power immediately, I want like longevity. So that's the kind of stuff that I'd be working on first. just trying to get it good in terms of maintenance mechanically, and then it would be like brakes, wheels, tires, and then maybe some very light suspension mods, and that would be the first sort of setup, and then we kind of work from there to see what else it needs. Obviously I don't have a huge budget, so I can't go crazy and just like, I don't know, just quad turbo it or something, but I mean, that sounds fun, but that's not quite practical for my application. So yeah, that's the idea. I'm going to be dailying the car for the next year or so without any significant mods, other than the winter tires it has on it now, which are massive. It's basically stock.
We got everyone on this. It's clear. Hang on. They're close to your location.
So we need to evade this in the next minute, and it looks like I'm going to be able to do that fairly easily.
Is now condition 2.
Ooh, actually, yes.
Vehicle was last reported northbound through the Petersburg interchange. You have a green light to go ahead and set up a containment.
We're not close to any cooldown areas at all, so not ideal. Pull apart places? Actually, there is one. It's about an hour from me, maybe a bit less than that. That's police up there. But yeah, it's about an hour from me. Just under an hour, I think. Unfortunately, they're only open like weekdays and very limited time on weekdays, so... Okay, we at least got one of those milestones. I do need to head up to that place eventually, but one of the problems I have with it is they don't show their inventory online, so I don't know what kind of cars they have, which is dumb. Alright, let's try this one. We need some money so we can go and beat these Porsches. I missed it, dang. Didn't get a perfect start. But hopefully our handling will make up for it with this thing. That's really what I'm after. Oh, you want me to start a stream one time just playing Need for Speed Most Wanted 2015 and pretend like nothing changed? That would be hilarious, but also kind of bad. I don't really want to play that game, to be honest with you. I don't really like it. I don't think it's horrible, I just am not a fan. I think ultimately I just have to play more of it to get a better opinion, but in the hour or so I have in it, I just wasn't as much of a fan of it as I am of this game. Ooh, that is a hard corner. Oh man, okay, so no turbo is going to help us win if, yeah, no, you're right, I should call them. Basically, I just need a Tibron mirror. That's literally all I need at the moment. I'm trying to get rid of parts otherwise. You know, Infinity G35 suspension on a Tibron. Anybody want to try that? Because I definitely have a few options. Oh, you got it for free? Yeah, so did I. I got it for free on Origin at one point. Oh, this Porsche is actually quick. Never mind. Okay, we just gotta remember that one horrible turn and maybe, just maybe I'll come out on top here. And obviously that's a shortcut as well that I maybe should consider taking. Universal lift kit from a truck? That is probably a horrible idea. You know, the thing is that I could buy some really cheap stuff on eBay. Like I could get a like a coilover package on eBay, and maybe like an exhaust on eBay as well for this car. But it would be just horrible. I do not want to get into that kind of quality, especially not for the daily drive. Oh geez, I shouldn't have braked there. I'm used to playing Forza, and that guy is also used to driving a Mustang. Yeah, eBay is a thing. Did I not just mention it, I think? But I'm not really ready for that yet. I'm still trying to sell stuff from my Infinity, so once I get more of that stuff gone, then we'll see about getting more parts in for another car. That's kind of how it goes. You can't just stock stuff up all the time. At least I shouldn't. Okay, we are going to be in a position to be KO'd here. And that guy really, really goes soft on that corner. Unfortunately, we only have this lap to win, so it might be sabotage here that gets us a victory. Or really, really cheeky shortcuts. That's sort of my thing. I'm trying to save up boost for that ridiculous corner, and then hopefully we can win this. Because if so... Oh, he's close. Stay away. All we have to do is just... We don't need a good time or anything. We literally just have to come out in front of that guy. Okay. Not terrible. No hard braking here. Rock Auto, it's not as good in Canada as it is in the US, unfortunately. That's probably the biggest issue with like car stuff in Canada, is that most things are in the US and the import fees are just nuts. So like for my Infinity, as an example, I was looking at buying some stuff from Z1 Motorsports, which is an American company. And oh, I gotta concentrate. I cannot let this go. Yes! Okay. We don't need turbos, we got this. But yeah, I was looking to buy some stuff from Z1, and then the problem is that the import fees are just ridiculous. I didn't even notice that there was a police officer there. They must have like literally just spotted me. Oh, they're right there. Darn. Well, I guess we're getting into a pursuit. I didn't intend for this, but it is what it is. I was kind of hoping to go and buy a turbo kit, but here we are, unfortunately, having to contend with police. It might have been better if I just kind of went back to base originally, although I don't know how that killed them. Okay, I'm going to quickly run into this hole and get away from them so I can do my master plan.
Unit heading up to the code 3 chain. Suspect was last reported eastbound on State Street. A quadrant will be set up around his last known direction of travel.
There we go.
Dispatch, this is Charlie 2-4, closing in from the southeast of code 6. Acknowledge quadrant request.
Oh, really? Hey, that would actually be really helpful. Okay, so we got a little bit of bounty there, but obviously we need a ton more. Actually, yeah, we have... Well, we need nearly 1.7 million. We got 1.3. That's not much. Let's go and quickly slap on that turbo... that turbine kit. Ultra or Super or whatever it is. And then maybe we can afford a body kit as well. I think we have enough money for this. I hope so. I really hope so.
Units on containment 5-1 advises you go mobile. File and clear, please.
The rich part of New Jersey, that is very, very specific. Plans for next Forza vids? I've actually got a few ideas. 20. Oh, thank goodness we have enough. Whew, yeah, we need that for upper acceleration. That is Very important. Yes, please. Okay, body kit. Let's see if we can afford it. Oh, they're 5 grand. Dang it. 15. Oh, 15 grand for that one. The good body kit is... I don't know, what's the good body kit? This one's not terrible. I don't hate this one. Thankfully, the ones for the Lotus aren't as bad as some of the other ones we've seen. Oh, this one is bad though. That one is really bad. Body 4. Not a big fan of the rear end. I love the wing though, or the lip, I guess. You know, I might be able to get by with that one, but we're gonna need a lot more money to do it. So let's save up a little bit, and yeah, the only way to do that is to race more. But now we have our fully upgraded Lotus, and we should be able to actually win races easier. So you asked a question about Forza vids. I have at least 2 more kind of in my mind all ready to go. I just have to actually make them. One of them will be this week, but I'm going to be talking about why it's okay to like cars that are considered generic. I know that doesn't have much to do with Forza, but it has more to do with my last video. Because awkwardly, some of the comments on the last video I made where I was talking about my sort of top 3 favorite cars, people were like, at least 2 people said those are very generic cars, which got me thinking about sort of like what that means in terms of the car community. Like, what's a generic car? So I wanted to talk about that. Oh, it's this ridiculous corner. Get this corner away from me. Never again. Unfortunately, we have to do it at least 2 more times. No, unfortunately, this is not a Supra. Although we could get a Supra, I'm just... Oh wow, that's a very aggressive Golf. Very aggressive Golf. Stay away there, buddy. It's actually flying. That thing is quick. Stay away from that man. He's got a laptop and nitrous. That's it. Oh, that's a good jump. Okay. Hopefully we can actually win this. I really do want to get this Blacklist member done in this stream. I'd love to knock this one off the list. 1 per stream is always the goal. At least 1 per stream. Although we did do 2 of the other streams, so... so maybe we have one backup just in case. "54 seconds. Let's see if we can't just best that. There's a shortcut there, but I don't know why you would ever want to take it. It doesn't seem like it's actually a shortcut. The long cut, I guess. Okay, now we gotta save boost for the turn. This is the last lap, so... And then after we get done with these races, it'll be on to the unfortunate, and significant milestone stuff. And unfortunately bounty as well. So my other Forza idea is, at the moment, I was thinking of making sort of a top 3 worst cars list of cars that are my least favorite, I guess. And that idea actually comes from my wife, who was thinking, she's like, "Oh, you made top 3, why don't you make bottom 3? And I was like, genius. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll make bottom 3. Let's talk about the 3 worst cars. Have we actually... Oh, we've already done 6 events. That's 1 more, It's either a sprint, you know what, sprints are shorter. Hey, Pigeon Mail, how's it going? We got all the regulars out tonight. I appreciate it. I got T, I got Need for Speed, I got a light that glows in multiple colors. That's pretty much all I need. That's pretty much it. By multiple colors, I mean RGB, my goodness. But so I was just talking about the bottom list in Forza, like stuff that I would say is my least favorite. And also, we're up against Lamborghinis now, by the way. I feel like I'm a little bit out of my league in this game. But yeah, so I was thinking about what cars to put on that bottom list, and I'm not even sure what to do. Like, there are some vehicles I don't like, but I don't really hate any cars. It's just I'm not really a fan of them. A build video on Forza? I could definitely try that. I've done a build video on Forza Horizon 4 in the past, and it was okay. The problem is that I'm not really much of an expert builder in Forza, so it's something I gotta get better at. I tend to drive most of my cars relatively stock in the game, which is kind of like, I don't know, kind of a against the whole point of Forza in a lot of ways. One of the things that I've always been interested with Forza Horizon is engine swaps. It's kind of something that I really like, but yeah. Unfortunately, the game does not have a Tibron in it, otherwise we'd be doing an all-wheel drive swap, which would be awesome. The older versions of Forza Motorsport had the Tibron, but unfortunately they've gotten rid of it as the years have gone on, which is very disappointing. Same thing with the G35, very disappointed that it's not there. Okay, we have definitely got this, 83%. This will be our last race, and then we can move on to the milestone stuff. Or the other things like the speed traps and such to try and get our bounty up without having to without having to do police chases, because those kind of suck. Okay, we're flying. Do not fly by me, Lamborghini. Please, oh please. Thank goodness. Alright. Earning extra cash? Yes, please and thank you. Give me that cash. Alright. Let's do the milestone events. 75,000. I'm running out of life at the moment. 70,000 cost to state, 70,000 bounty. No, 50,000 cost to state, but it gives us 70,000 bounty, which would be nice. Yeah, these things are quite necessary. Unfortunately, the speed ones are not as lucrative, but yeah. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, I do plan on doing more videos on Horizon 5. That's kind of what I'm planning on doing for the near future. It's not that I'm sick of automation, it's just that I like to change things up every once in a while, and that's sort of what form it's taking. Because Horizon 5 is big right now, but it's also something that I'm interested in right now, so it makes a lot of sense for me to play it. Alright, we got that one. Earning extra cash. I wanted to quickly read this one. Oh, so we can actually go back and play just quickly reading this, it looks like we can go back and play some of the old races. Not something I think I need to do at the moment, but yeah, it looks like we can just literally go back in the list and then replay old races if we want to, but I don't think we need to unless obviously we have to. See, that's a good thing for me because I don't play multiplayer, so I don't have to worry too much about that. I do have a clan on Forza Horizon 4. I'm not sure if it transferred over to 5 or not. Probably not. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about making some skins for cars. Okay, we got it.
We're receiving numerous calls.
But yeah, I'm hopeful to make some skins for cars. And then maybe people will be interested in those. I just haven't done it yet.
Log me out of that call. I'll head up that way for you.
Oh, that's police. Unfortunate, because I just want to blast through this. Please be that. Yes, okay, good. So if we take a look at our scores now... Oh man, we need a lot of points. We are 210,000, 212,000 down. Yeah, no, I've been noticing the bad server issues. Yeah, like a wrapping. Yeah, a wrap. That's a better way to put it. Been thinking about making some wraps. And also some tracks as well out of some terrible ideas that I had. Yeah, we'll see if the AI can do some of the things I was thinking about. But, no skinning. Oh man, but I want to skin the car. Also, I want to have police that are actually keeping up with me, because now I have to go back for this guy. Come on, buddy. I'll find you for you. I'll do your job for you. Actually, where is he? Oh, he's on the other side of this thing. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Oh, a very light car. Oh, true, yeah. I can't, I won't be able to escape. Oh my goodness, this guy is unworthy. Where the heck? No, 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 no. Okay, good. Do not bust me while I'm trying to escape, please. Oh, please. There's the rest of the cavalry. Goodness. Okay, we need to cause a lot of damage, so let's cause some damage. What would be an example of a heavy car in this game? Would stuff like the Mustang actually be heavier? I've honestly not thought about that at all in terms of the mechanics of the game, where a light car that might be fast is also riskier in a police chase. Oh, this is a bad situation. Yeah, what you said about being boxed in, I'm apparently not great at avoiding. Audi A4, Supra. Yeah, I think you mentioned before, or somebody else mentioned, that the A4 is really, really good in police chases. Okay, we're finally in condition 3, which means we get some of the heavier cars. The GTOs are after us now. Although I don't really feel like this car is worthy of condition 3. Too much wheel spin? Yeah, true. All-wheel drive and heavy would be ideal, I guess. Is stuff like the Lamborghini considered heavy? Like, well, one of the Lamborghinis. There are two of them. Unless wait, am I thinking of Carbon? Because Carbon has the Gallardo and it has the Lamborghini that starts with an M that I can't pronounce. Ooh, that was good. We needed that. Definitely needed that. Second roadblock, let's do it. Okay, 2 roadblocks down. Both Lamborghinis, okay. So maybe, just maybe, after this we'll up ourselves to a Lamborghini. The CLK? I figured the Mercedes big cars would be heavy. Man, we still need to cause more damage, and it's becoming more difficult. Let's just pull it up. Audi A3. Maybe we can invest in one of those. Apologies, I need to drink some tea. Did we ever figure out why it's the A3 and not the S3? It kind of doesn't make a lot of sense for them to put the regular one in instead of the sporty one. Oh, Audi. Yeah, okay. And another massive roadblock. Let's attempt to avoid getting stuck. I'm gonna run out of roadblocks very quickly here, which is a good thing. I'm gonna purposefully turn down here and let this guy catch up and run it directly into a fire truck. Oh yeah, no, I remembered that, but yeah, I know I should be doing that more. I have lost a chase to that exact thing in the past. Oh, where is he? He's gone the wrong way. Ah, you idiot. Oh, there's a roadblock. Okay, so let's try the speed breaker technique. Well, I didn't really need it that much there, but I used it regardless. The SK500, okay, we'll keep that one in mind. That one we're actually going to need the speed breaker for it. Yeah, excellent tip on that one. 2 more roadblocks and we'll get another huge thing of bounty. SL500. Alright. The bride lease? Oh no. Oh, I just realized that we can totally get up to level 4 here, and I don't really want to. Obviously, we're gonna need to. It's okay, I know you're trying to type fast, so... Hey, they're actually moving the traffic over, goodness.
Please update when you can.
Apparently this this car is not bad at all. We're engaged in a hot pursuit at the moment. Different game, whoops. We're engaged in a pursuit at the moment in order to gain as much bounty as physically possible. It looks like we're getting close to 4, which is spooky. But when we do get there, that's going to be a lot of death for me. So I gotta be careful. I probably should have run into that car on purpose, because like we kind of need whatever that is. I guess it's damage to police property. Damage to government property, I think, is what that is. Alright, here we go. Pretty decent. No, that doesn't count. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. It's basically just police cars. And not that. Not that.
Hey, get around. All units, load up ahead. We need another roadblock. ASAP, dispatch.
Units on the pursuit.
Yeah, I got him. Vehicle located.
Oh, yeah, they brought out the helicopter because it's stage 4. Oh, I totally forgot about the helicopter. And it's the undercover GTOs now. Oh no, here we go. We are dead close to, this is not going to be good, guys. I need to escape now. There's no other way out other than just running. How the heck are we going to bring down a helicopter? Somebody get an RPG out the window, please. This is going full on terrorist group.
They're a few minutes away.
What's that? Yeah, my co-pilot, he's got a visual on multiple ground units closing to assist. Hang on. And they should be there shortly.
So hiding on something like this does not actually help, unfortunately. The helicopter can navigate higher things than I thought it would be able to. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be able to do it. In what world... Yeah, just don't get boxed. But yeah, in what world does it make sense for oh, we lost the helicopter. We lost it.
Bird is, we're in the low reserves here.
Yes, okay, so we lost the helicopter. Now we just need to lose everybody else in the as we do this. I think there's only one car remaining. So if I can lose this one car, then we have a chance.
Attention units on the code 3 chase. Suspect
Dang.
was last seen westbound on Lennox Road. Squad to be set up around the immediate area. Remaining units begin to
Okay.
go into the zone.
I'm holding my breath right now. I really, really need to get out of this one.
Bravo 27, we got a 1073 set up southeast of suspects last known
No. No. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Okay. Beautiful, we did it. Okay, I was really, really worried there. But I think we might have done it. I think we have enough bounty. I hope so, at least. You can actually take down the helicopter if you get lucky at the gas station. It'll show up on... So you can blow up the helicopter is what you're trying to say. What kind of game is this? Alright, boys, let's do it. It's time for a double sprint. Let's see if I can't just keep this person at bay, this lady, by smashing her car into the wall at the beginning of the race. That's my goal here. And it's a Mercedes. Let's cross our fingers and pray that we get this one, because I wouldn't mind having it in our collection. We might not even part it out if we don't have to. Let me just say that. We may hold on to it. Oh no, she can run over basic police. And it's a guy in the car. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's see if we can beat a Mercedes. I guess it would be a CLK? Is that what this thing is? It's hard to know these Mercedes because there are so bloody many of them. Oh no, that's bad. I want your wide body, buddy. Please give me it. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Oh, it just disappears, I see. You think it's a bug? You know, I feel like they put that in there on purpose, because Need for Speed apparently are committing real violence, including blowing up helicopters, crushing police cars, and generally being a menace to society. As you do in real life as well, I assume. You know, every time I step in my Tibron, I also run over like 3 old people. Just part of my daily routine. Don't clip that. No, truth be known, I actually have 0 tickets on my record. That's honestly a bit of a miracle, and I intend to keep it that way. And like I said, if I end up buying a Tacoma, as I talked about, then I'll never have a ticket because they're slow as heck. Hopefully they come out with a hybrid one. That would be the dream. Okay, I see what you're trying to say. Just trying to read your comment carefully. Okay. As I destroy a Blacklist member, I guess destroy maybe isn't quite the right term, but you know, beat thoroughly. Thoroughly beat. Spidey. Yeah, I guess I am a bit of a J. Jonah Jameson. Is that his name? The comically over the top, not really villain, but kind of villain sometimes character in Spider-Man. If I'm saying that kind of thing. Alright. This is a little bit wild. A little bit wild. This is what I get for picking a car that has good handling, I guess. We actually handle well. That's not something I'm used to. Oh, we actually beat the first sprint. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Usually the second one's harder, so this is where it gets tough. CLK 500. Let's see if we can't just nab this lad. This is one of those cars that I'd really love to have in real life as well. Man, she has the acceleration though. Ooh, and also that was a small hatchback. Stay away from me. Traffic, please. One of the problems that I'm having looking into the future is that all of the cars that I like, for whatever reason, are just like terrible on fuel. And right now, premium gas especially is way more expensive than it used to be, and whoops, and that's kind of what priced me out of the Infinity a little bit. That premium is just nuts. So I'm trying to think about buying things, especially daily things for the future that don't need premium, because it's just too much to be, well, reasonable. It's spending more than I need to. Unfortunately, I do like some of these older luxury cars, and they all take premium gas, or they all require premium gas, so yeah. Maybe that'll make them cheaper, but it means that their running costs are going to be higher. It's kind of like that that adage where, well, it's not really an adage, but something to consider is that you buy a Bentley for $20,000 when it's 10 years old, but the maintenance is still a $200,000 car with a maintenance. Same thing with old stuff. Any sort of luxury vehicle. It's always the maintenance. Okay, I think, oh, we're only 56%. I can't exactly give a solid thing here saying that I'm gonna win, but it looks like I'm doing okay so far. But I also see that she's gaining on me, which is worrying. Oh, what the heck, that was quick. I hit a wall there, which has set me back considerably, but that was very, very fast considering how fast we were going. Man, oh man. Alright. Well, 80%, and with that failure, I feel like we're going to end up having to do this one again, so I'm going to restart. Run the crappiest car you can. That's not always the best idea, admittedly. Spin out. Spin out. Oh, that was darn close. I was really hoping they would get hit there. Maybe drafting? I need... Oh, not that. I do not need that. It's almost better just to hang with the AI for the entire race and constantly push them into things than it is to get far out in front, because the AI will just rocket past you with some, like, whatever means. It seems like slightly cheaty stuff going on, but I'm not going to call it out just yet. You just embrace the extra costs. I feel you on that. I did for years with the Infinity, the Infinity sedan that I currently have. But I just ate all the costs of gas and extra insurance and also maintenance and such. Although that car wasn't too bad on maintenance, it still is more than the Tiburon is, as an example. And in the end, I was like, man, it's not really worth it. At least not at the moment. Maybe when I'm like retired. But I'm hoping that any sort of project cars and stuff that I have will be on the cheaper end of things for maintenance. That's the goal. Okay, so this is where we lost things last time. So I'm gonna take a considerable effort to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Oh, that sucks. Every single time we get rocketed past there. Goodness, they're gone. Just straight up gone. Well, if we have any sort of chance of catching up here, we're almost 6 seconds down. Oh man, I'm gonna have to hope for failure. That's literally the only thing that can bring them down. Or corners, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have restarted the last race, because that Mercedes is not ideal around the corners as we are. Oh, come on. I'm giving it everything I have here. That was bloody close. No, we're not going to win. Man, Okay, so we can pull out pretty far ahead during that one section, but we cannot we cannot let them pass. Maybe if I use the okay, hold on, I want to try something. It didn't work. I don't know why it didn't stay on. But I wanted to use the slow-mo and try to push them using our extra weight, but obviously it doesn't really do anything. There we go. Okay, we got a little bit of an advantage. I will take any advantage I can get. Yeah, you know, we're rocking a Camry engine, but versus a big Mercedes, we're not going to win in the straights. It's all about the twisties for this car, I think. Okay. We're up ahead. I gotta hold this. I gotta hold it. I'm really... Oh wow, we are very far ahead now. I feel like the AI has a chance to catch back up, so maybe that donut stopped them. But we are just shockingly ahead this time around. I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on driving. But 8 seconds up. Oh, that's what I like to see. I think this might be a good opportunity. Unless they catch up in the next 65% of the track. Totally possible. Totally possible. Okay, I'm going to do this again. It seems to work out well for me every time. Just a little bit of boost to catch myself at the end. I'm just going to hold it here. This is usually the part that we start losing them. And they're far back. 12 seconds out. Oh, guys. I'm so happy. I somehow have glitched the AI so that we could win. I guess that's the way that you do it when you've got a golf or something. The only way to win races is just to glitch. .350Z. Oh, Need for Speed Heat. I see. I actually really like the 350Z. I guess naturally I have its longer wheelbase cousin, but yeah, no, I'd love to have one of those cars in real life. Unfortunately, they're expensive as heck. Okay, come on, we got this. We're gonna fly through this section, as difficult a section as it is. Oh no, no. Okay, we're still good. No, they are really flying. I'm making this out to be a little bit more anxious than it actually is. No. Goodness, that would have been the end of me. But even though they're catching up, we have won. Heck yes. I'll take that win. Two markers, please, and thank you. What do we got? Unique visual, unique performance. Let's try for the bonuses. Pink slip. Yes, we got the pink slip. Oh, yes, we did. And yeah, let's get another bonus. Oh, you know what? We shouldn't have got the second bonus. We should have got a performance part. That was dumb. Anyway, next guy is gonna be Ming. And we have a Mercedes to fight the Lamborghini Gallardo. Goodness. So the 10-second lead may or may not have come from dastardly means. No, I don't know what happened, but the AI just glitched out. And for whatever reason, they did not really want to play with me anymore. So that was good. Oh yeah, true, now I can use it for the pursuits. Good idea. Okay, so we have our our Lotus, and our slightly worse CLK, but we can use it for pursuits. That is an excellent idea. But we'll keep the Lotus going, I think. I think we keep the Lotus going. The Evo's still here, hanging out. Good looking nice. GTI still here, looking fresh. Apparently I owe $10,000 on it. $2,000 on the Evo and $3,000 on the Elites. Okay, let's keep this car as is. I'm not even going to modify it. I don't think we have enough money to spend on it, to be honest with you. But we will jump into this, go over to the performance shop, and see what we can do real quick to this car to make it just that little bit faster. Just a little bit. Maybe I've unlocked some new stuff, who knows. Probably. Oh, we might also have enough for body kits as well. Super Pro engine, $30,000. Oh no. I am poor. don't pay fines, and yeah, you know, that's exactly what my plan is. I'm basically just gonna run. But we're about to spend 30 grand on an engine. And I'm just double checking here. It looks like I got everything else in my previous sweep-throughs. But now the only thing that we can do is put on a sick body kit. So we got body 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is not an option. 5 is an interesting one. That is a wide load on the back end. The sides are pretty fancy. You know what? 5 is probably the best. But it looks like we have to beat Ming to get it, so I'm going to compromise, and I'm going to go for body number 4. Actually, I'm going to go for body kit number 4. Oh, well, you're definitely right. I do need to put a bride sticker on the Mercedes. It cannot live without a bride sticker in this household. I'm going to put a wing on this car, which is something I don't usually do. What else we got? Tuner. Oh, none of these really fit. Let's take a look at this one. That one really doesn't fit. It literally just doesn't fit. Some of these ones are really funny. Sport carbon. Nah, let's just do sport. I think I saw one that kind of fit nicely. Probably this, actually. You know what? I'm actually not going to put a wing. I kind of dig the lip that we have going on. Let's put on some rims. And obviously we need a bride. I'm going to put on BBS rims, I always do. Oh, yes. Everything looks good with BBS rims. It's just kind of a fact. Everything looks good with BBS rims. More aggressive hood, perhaps. Not in carbon. Not really into the carbon look. At least not on this car. Trident. Roof scoop. Nah. Let's do it. Alright. The Bride Lotus has been advanced into Bride Lotus 2.0. Oh, it's quick. Oh my goodness, this stuff coming off the back of that thing. Okay, I'm going to jump quickly into this because somebody brought up an excellent point, and that is we must switch to this CLK, specifically because it needs one very important modification that cannot be passed up, and that is it's got to have the stickers in the window. Oh wow, this thing is quick. A bit weird handling. I'm not used to it, obviously. We'll have to get used to it as we go. Visuals. Decals. Windshield. And let's go to B. Bride in white. Yes, please. $100 on that. $100 on the rear. Every single car in my group has to be branded with the Bride logos. So now there is indeed a Bride Mercedes. Alright. Yes, every car suffers from significant rear visibility issues, but that's because you don't even need to see who's behind you. We leave them in the dust. That's my new logo, my new slogan there. Okay, let's bring out the Lotus, and yeah. Goodness, it's been a bit of a stream. We went from nobody here to a lot of people here, and I'm thankful. I don't want to randomly run into the police, so I'm not going to travel too far. But this is actually going to be the end of this one. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like before you leave, though, and subscribe to the channel, obviously, if you're interested in this kind of content, and this Forza, nope, and this Need for Speed stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody for sticking around. Looks like we got to do 7 races again, and then we'll have to take on a guy who has a Gallardo, and that's going to be tough. But seems like a reasonable set of races for us, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it a lot. I will see you again in the next one. Hopefully next week I will be back again. I almost forgot about the stream this week. Honestly, I almost completely forgot. But my wife actually reminded me. So here I am. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donations earlier. And I'll see you guys in the next one where we take on Lamborghini Boy. And maybe he gets destroyed. Maybe he gets destroyed. We'll see. Probably. Most likely destroyed. Hopefully. Please.